Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Beastgrave.
And tonight I'm bringing my Grand Clash Gits.
And I'm bringing the Guardians.
Ooh.
Yep, so I'm bringing the Guardians, the Treeples.
This is the objective destructing meta defining deck you've been talking about.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays. Slightly concerned about it, obviously, because objectives are the thing of the Gits, but it'd be good to try out before the Grand Clash. Maybe I'll throw the whole lot out.
Starting again.
I'm going to build a whole deck centered around Snurk.
I haven't really made very many changes. We did play a game on Tabletop Simulator over the Christmas period.
Yeah, for patrons only.
And I made a couple of changes, but only very small.
Tiny tweaks.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, I'm interested to see how mine goes. I don't normally play magic heavy decks, and I don't normally play something deliberately to go against another type of deck.
Yeah.
So
Knowing
I mean,
how your dice rolls go, it's going to go terribly.
Probably. It's going to be the best
It'll
deck
be
in the
interesting
world.
because the tweaks I've made are probably not suited to this warband. They were probably you played ghosts.
I played Thorns. Yeah.
In the Christmas period, and so that the change I made will kind of as a result of that. They're not going to be quite so good, but we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the Beastgrave.
Bye.
Hello!
Hello, AOS fans.
It's the agents of Beastgrave back again.
And here we are. I won the roll off for a change, so I set it up. I let Pete. I picked the ball first, so Pete could do the setup how he wanted. But I put 3 objectives at this end, and I've ended up with 1, 3, and 4.
Got 2 and 5.
2 and 5.
This is possibly one of the worst setups for you, possibly, but possibly not.
For me,
Yes.
well, I've got tactical supremacy 3 and 4, and you've only got and 1 and 2. So you've got 2 there you could take out with fairly easily. But I had to throw away some objectives. Now, AOS fans, what would you do in this situation? Ironically, the new card that I put into the deck, which I didn't think would be very good against the Guardians, was Obliterated, and that's come out first turn, which is not ideal. I mean, I might be able to kill Anslane, but you'll probably put her at the back, etc., etc. It's not brilliant. And then the other ones I've got are Tactical Supremacy 1 to 2 and Tactical Supremacy 3 and 4. So I'm basically looking at, if I want to inspire by the end of this round, I'd have to score Obliterated. Really is the only way I'm going to do it, because I'm very, very unlikely to score 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 against you guys. Even not knowing, even without the sort of knowledge that you're going to be playing objective destroying. I think I'd be thinking you're probably going to be playing objective destroying at least at some level, and so I've binned them. So that's 6 glory down the Swanee already.
But you have like an 18 glory.
I have got quite a lot of glory in the deck. And ironically, as I said to Pete, the card I swapped out, Obliterated 4, was Mad Scurry, because I find it's quite tricky to score later in the game, almost impossible to score. And even first turn, you find yourself trying to get those enough movements that you can't be killed, and then you end up being out of position or not being able to get the objectives you want or something like that. So I binned it, and I immediately regretted it, because if I draw Mad Scurry in this game, I think I'd have been going, ha ha ha,
ho ho ho, Gits.
Yes. But anyway, should we show off our cards?
So we've got place first.
Yes, let's place first and then show off our cards. That's a good idea, Pete. I know how we do this.
Right, so here we go for the Treeple. Oh, 1 crit and 1 single.
And I got 1 crit and a double, so you get to pick.
Might as well let you put the first model down.
The first model down.
Who's it going to be? Dibs, red cap?
You know, I need to spend a quiet afternoon with my models. not in the bath for my models. Just working out where the hell I'm going to put them. I barely think about it, and then it's like a panic at the beginning of each game. And then I always think, oh God, I put them in the wrong place. So I'm going to start by putting a red cap there.
I knew it'd be red cap.
I do normally put red cap down first.
I'm going to put Anslane there, I think.
Anslane. I'm going to put Prog Donetta there.
Put Gullaglan of the Glade.
Okay. I'm going to put Dibs there.
Scaeth. Oh no, it's not Scath, it's Scathale.
Scath, the other
Yeah,
team. I'm
it's
going
the
to
other one.
stick it there.
You can stick it.
Stick it there.
Ylthari.
Whoa! Whoa, in my face. So I've got to place these. I'm
Terribly
going to put Zarbag at the back. I'm going to put Schnurk there. And I'm going to put old Drizgit there and there.
Okay. So we'll show you our cards then. So now it's time to roll. Who goes first? And I finished. I got miles before you.
Yeah, so I basically need a crit. I've
You
been
do.
quite good on the crits now. I have got a double.
A double.
Crit and a double. So you basically just need anything.
Something to beat you.
Hammer time!
Oh.
Well, I never.
By gum.
Who'd have thought it? Well, actually, no, I wanted to go first. I feel like I should go first, though.
You barely ever win those rolls.
I know, so I need to make the most of it.
You do.
I'm going to start with a move action. I say that a lot, don't I? This could be a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the move action with Snurk. I'm going to move Snurk to there, 1, 2.
I don't like it. Get this circle up
And
close to
then
me.
I'm going to inspire him.
What inspires Snurk?
Exactly. And then the power step, going to play 2 steps forward.
And 2 steps back. Go together like opposites attract, you know. What am I going to do? Nothing right now. Okay, I've got nothing to do, so on to my first turn.
Yep.
Rightio, well, I would be worried about Obliterate, but... but you got rid of it.
Well, I got rid of it.
So I think I'm going to make a charge
And
action.
Actually, this does actually highlight the possible problem with Obliterate.
Yeah.
With using Snurk, he's really good for holding objectives.
That is
But
true.
now, if I had Obliterate, I'd be thinking, I've got to move him off to try and kill you.
But if you were lucky with your dice, you could possibly shunt him across into a lethal hex.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't score Obliterate because the lethal hex. would
Oh,
kill
that's a
him.
good point.
Yeah, so
good
it's-
point. Yeah,
it's-
yeah. But if you were going for Obliterate, you'd probably run towards this sort
I
of.
probably
with
I
more
would have set it, if
bodies.
I had Obliterate. I would have set it up differently.
Yeah. So my first turn, I'm going to shoot with Ylthari.
Ylthari,
Zip, zapparate.
Okay.
And she will zip zap one of these squigs. I don't know if it matters. I'll shoot Gobbleluck there. So it's 2 dice. Only 1 damage though. Oh,
One focus, is it?
1 Fukai.
And I got a.
None. So it's only 1 wound, and I will shunt Gobbleluck back
Okay.
over that way. But nothing in my power step right now.
Okie dokie. Okay. I've got nothing in your power step either. So for my second activation, I'm going to use Drizgit's magic ability, and he's going to go 1, 2 to there, and Bonecracker's going to go 1, 2, 3 through there.
Through a lethal hex?
Through a lethal hex, yes.
Strange.
And as a result of that, I'm going to score calculated risk.
Oh. I must have
Gain
thought
of
about that
glory.
and made a
Yeah,
calculation.
I thought I don't really like the squigs and they die really easily anyway, so I might as well just get rid of it. I do not have anything else in the power step.
I'm going to take a risk, but I'm also not going to do anything either.
And I will draw a new card. I'll pick up that
So on to my second turn.
one.
I'm going to shoot at the same squigglig again.
Okay. With
With
Ylthari
Ylthari.
again.
Oh,
Another one.
1 spell again.
And a dodge, which is enough.
Oh, that is enough.
That's enough. So, actually, I haven't put a warning token on the other squig, which technically is known as cheating. You can push him if you want.
I won't.
Okay. Yeah, because it'd be out of range, I suppose.
Exactly.
Um,
Okay, and in my power step, I've got nothing to do.
Okay, for my third activation, I'm going to make an attack action with Drizgit.
Dursgurt. Okay.
So it's just 2 hammers, but it will be 2 damage should I get through.
Oh, single assist.
But that's no. Oh no, isn't it?
You've got single assist? Oh, no, you don't, because
get
you've
an
got-
assist. Don't
no.
get an assist. So it's just a good old miss, good old fashioned miss.
Just a go. Fashion this.
Power step, I've still have nothing.
Hockey dokie. I have nothing either. So on my third activation, I'm going to actually shoot with Anslain, the Revenant Archer. I'm going to shoot at Bonecracker over here, because if I kill him, I get to make another shot. So it's 2 hammers. No assists, though, sadly. Ooh.
1 hammer.
1 hammer.
A crit. Oh, these squigs are charmed.
Crit everywhere. Pooh, I say. Okay then, I'm getting bored, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to cast a spell in the power step. I'm going to cast Abassoth's Unmaking.
Okie dokie. On which objective?
On objective 1.
Okie dokie.
2 dice. Hey, got it.
Cast.
That's gone. But annoyingly, still
You haven't
don't
got
score anything. And I didn't roll a crit. Anything for you?
In the power step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to play the Guardian Glaive
Here.
on... Stick it.
Still think we should have put those names on the other
Yeah,
side.
probably should. I'll stick it.
Okay. I still have nothing to do.
Okay. I've got nothing else.
On to your 4th go.
4th go, I'm going to charge with Stick It. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Now, he does have the Guardian Glaive, which means I can re-roll any dice.
Yep.
Because he's on an objective. So it's 2 hammers and I can re-roll either of them.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack Anslain.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll.
You've got a single
No,
assist.
but
No, you haven't got
don't
a
get
single
this.
assist. Sorry.
Re-roll
So...
them both and get a hammer and a crit.
Ooh,
Hammer and a sword. So you
And
do
slay.
need a dodge.
Only 1 dodge
or a
though.
crit.
No.
Shield.
2 damage.
It is 2 damage.
And will you push her back?
Yes, I will. I will just knock her back to there.
Okay. On to the power step. You have anything to play?
I do not.
I've got nothing to play either. So on to my 4th and final go. Not sure if I've got the right things in the right places for this, but I am going to charge with Ylthari on my 4th go. I'm just going to go 1 to there.
Okie dokie. So, enjoying this so far. Are you shooting at the
And I'm going to shoot at Bonecracker this time. Now he has got a wound, so I
Yes.
need something.
focus?
Swirly. And a
crit!
Okay, you've got a crit. Does that do something? Does that inspire you?
Well, yes, that should heal her for a wound, and if she is in that situation, whether she loses a wound or not, she does inspire.
So I do need a crit on this. If I get one, I'd be very lucky. No, I don't.
Well, they wouldn't, because I rolled a swirly, so I rolled
Oh,
crit
you
and
got double
success
success.
anyway.
A crit wouldn't be any good.
So he's dead, and
He's
I
dead.
also scored Overpower.
Oh, well done you. I also scored Martyred.
Boogers. So I get 2 glory,
Which
and
one was
you
that?
get a glory,
Bonecracker. So I get a glory for
we both-
Martyred.
and we both pick up a new objective.
To Martyred.
And in the power step, I'm going to put Iara's instant shield on Ylthari.
I'm going to place the Quickening Greaves on Plog.
I'm going to go for this. I'm going to attempt to cast Mass Upheaval. I need 2 swirls, or a swirl and a crit.
Double crit.
2 crits!
So you take a wound,
She takes a
but you
wound.
heal that wound.
Yes, we never did. We work this one out before. Does she heal take the wound and then heal the wound?
I think she takes it and then heals it, because if she dies, she can't heal it because she's dead.
That's a good point. Yes,
But I
if you've
think
got 1
she- yeah,
wound left. So
yeah.
yeah, she takes a wound from a double crit, but
Heals
then she
it.
heals the wound because I rolled a crit, and then I cast Mass Upheaval.
It's only things on your half, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, it's only in 1/2. We must remember that.
Yeah, and you have to roll a
Roll
spell dice for each
Spell
one.
dice for each, and on a lightning,
Okay.
it will flip over to a lethal. Stick it. No. And
Snurk.
snark.
On 2. Oh, objective 2.
No.
No. Oh.
Rubbish.
So you rolled it,
Boom.
and then rolled 2 focuses. So you basically got 4 focuses on that spell roll,
Boom.
which is half of as many as you wanted. Twice as many as you wanted. So.
Curses.
Oh, that is the problem with that spell. It's a real bugger to cast, and then
And then it won't work
and then
anyway.
it doesn't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
I was holding out for you only doing 1 there. I have to say,
So it's over to you.
I don't have anything else to do.
I'm also going to play Mischievous Spirits.
Oh, you git bag.
And I'm going to shunt that one back to there. So now we take turns effectively. So now
Okay.
you can move on. I'm going to shunt that one onto there. And then you can move forward wherever you like.
I don't want to. Okay.
And you have to do it until each objective is moved once, it specifies.
Okay.
Anything for you?
No.
So we're on to the end phase then.
So the moral of that story
I'll
is-
also play Blessing of Victrix on Ylthari.
Well, I don't think I could have done anything about it. I think I had to play the glaive. If I hadn't played the glaive, actually, it wouldn't have made a difference. I'm only on one objective anyway.
So you went
Not
first.
the greaves, not the glaive.
Greaves.
I went first.
Oh yes, you can use the Greaves now if you
Yeah,
wish.
I can, but I will just push up prog to there.
Brings him forward a bit,
Yeah,
if nothing
exactly,
else.
Yeah.
Although you could keep it to the beginning of the next round, although...
I can do it either. I can do both.
That's a good point, yes, you can do it at the end of this round and
Yeah.
at the beginning of the
So
next
it is
one.
quite powerful.
Yeah, it enables you to... Well, you can only do 3 hexes in total, but it gives you something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's quite good if you get it at the right time, depending on what warband you play. You can actually put somebody in position or get somebody out of a horrible position.
Yeah, that's true. Get them out of dodge as quickly
Yeah.
as possible. So you went first.
Yeah, so I've scored Keep Them Guessing.
Keep them guessing. I'm
Number
still not
2.
sure about that card.
What, Keep Them Guessing?
Yeah, I always find when I put it in my deck, it always comes out at the worst time, and I just want to like do 4 attacks, or I want to do lots of moving or something, and now I can't.
It's brilliant for these. You have to have a specific warband, but it's brilliant for these because you've got 2 people who can do actions. You can do extra move actions so you can do a charge and a move in the same
Yeah.
turn.
I guess it depends on how if you're going for a really heavy offensive deck, it's a terrible
Yeah,
card to
it's,
take.
yeah, you will keep chopping or something like that
Yeah.
in those circumstances. I don't know what to do with these other cards, Peter.
I would keep them, Robin.
I think I'm going to. Oh, and I am inspired, of course, as well.
Oh, you have. Bing, 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 bing.
I don't know what to do with my power cards or my objectives. I think I'm going to risk keeping. I'm going to risk keeping both my objectives. That it could be a mistake. Ooh. And I think I'm going to keep both of these power cards, which could definitely be a mistake. So I'm actually only going to draw 1 new objective and 3 new power cards.
Oh, okay. So I have scored Reclaim the Lamentiri. I hold 1 objective in 1 player's half. And I've also scored Keep Chopping for 4 glory total. I'm going to keep my last objective as well, so I'm going to draw 2 objectives and 5 power cards. So it's round 2, it's time to roll. What do the Gits get? Do the Gits get got?
Get. Oh, 2 crits and a double.
Single.
Yes, not 2. Single, sorry.
That's what I meant. What do I get? I'm not going to beat you. No, Money Hammer again.
What should I do?
I just don't know what to do with myself.
I think I shall go first.
Okie dokie.
Right, I'm going to make a charge action, I think.
Charge.
So I'm going to charge with stick it to there,
Okie doke.
and I'm going to move Drizzt onto there.
Oh, shenanigans.
Shenanigans indeed.
Just gonna have a whack at Anslane, try and knock her off.
Yeah. So well, he's going to try and basically it's a 2 hammer attack.
Yep.
See how we get on.
No rolls this time. Oh, that was nearly a hammer as well, and just toppled off.
No.
Okay, power step.
Power step. I'm going to play Transfixing Stare.
On Ylthari.
Boss lady.
You get. Basically.
Indeed.
Yes. Isn't it? I'm going to put Well of Power on her.
Okay. I've got nothing else to do.
Okay, I'm then going to try and cast Vital Surge.
What does that do? Is that the healing one?
Yes, it's 2 lightnings, and if it's cast, I can choose a friendly fighter and move up to 2 wounds from them.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 3 dice.
Very good.
Blessing of Victrix gives me an innate lightning, so I just need a lightning.
And you've got, oh, well, okay. There's 2.
Oh,
so
there we
you're
go.
going to take 2 off of Ansley?
I will take those 2 off of Anslane. That will inspire her at the same time.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Back to you.
Back to me. I still have nothing at this time.
Okay, if you've got nothing, that's onto my first activation. I'm going to charge with Scathale. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Through a lethal hex.
Through a lethal hex. It's going to take a wound. And I will in a minute be scoring Calculate Risk.
Okay.
So I'm going to charge at Drizzt there. Just 2 hammers and 2 damage. But if I do roll a crit, you will take another damage regardless. No. A massive wad of nothing. So can't push back or anything. I'll score calculated risk for 1 glory, and I'll draw another card. That's charged. Onto the power step, and I've got nothing to do.
I'm going to play Inspired Attack. First attack action with a rage of 1 gets +1 dice and +1 damage.
Error. Dear. I'm going to play Tomb of Vitality, the Tome of Vitality on Ylthari.
Okay.
To put her up to 4 wounds.
I've still got nothing.
Neither have I.
Right, so I'm going to attack in my second activation, which I forgot to turn over the counter for the first one. I'm going to attack with Drizgit, so it's going to be 4 hammers, 3 damage. You ready for all the misses?
What's the missus doing out here?
Oh, it's 1 crit.
1 crit. Who are you attacking again?
Scathale.
Scathale, okay. I do need a crit on this dice then.
You can get one.
Or he's
okay.
toasty.
Right, so it's 3 damage.
Ouch. He is mulch.
Okay, so I do get a glory for that. Okay, and in the power step, I don't have anything.
Okay, I've got nothing either. So on to my second activation. So I'm going to charge on my second activation with Anslain. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to shoot at Drizgit. It's not enough to kill him though. 2 hammers.
Do need a crit then. And then it's 1 defense dice. No, just a dodge.
So I'll do a wound. I'll push him to there.
Okay.
Nothing in my power step.
Okay, I've got nothing in your power step either. So for my third activation, I'm just going to make a move action. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 onto there, and then move Prog onto there.
Okay. Don't want to charge somebody whilst you're there?
You could shoot Anslain.
You could shoot Anslain,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking I don't want to shoot. I hadn't realised he was. So I will charge. I will shoot Anslain.
Okay.
So it's only 2 swords.
Shaver. Oh,
Brilliant.
our
Right.
attack rolls have, I think, for
Okay.
the most part, been a bit rubbish this
Yeah, I think
evening.
they might have been. So that's that. But I will score Swift Capture as a result because I have somebody on there and somebody on there.
Nicely done. That's another glory, and you draw another card.
I do indeed.
Anything in your power step?
No.
Nothing for me either. So on to my third go round the merry-go-round.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at Stick It with
Okay.
Ylthari. So she's got 3 dice. Need swirlies.
It's only 2 dice.
And the last one, oh, just 1 swirly. That's not good.
1 dodge.
Wow.
You can push him.
Yeah, I'll push Stick It there.
Okay, I'm going to just push Drizgit onto there with Mirror Move.
Mirror move! And in my power step, I have nothing to do at this time.
No, I have nothing either. I'm going to, for my 4th activation, I'm going to make a move action with Red Cap rather than the expected attack action with Drizgit. Which is what I thought I was going to do, right up to the point I decided I wanted later. So that's that, and I will score temporary victory as a result of that.
Oh, nice.
And draw another
This is where your
objective.
deck really starts to come into its own, where you can just start just by making 1 move and you can score a couple of glory, and then make another move and score a couple of glory. It's quite hard to keep up with that.
Yeah,
because you're
well,
now
I think
ahead.
You're winning. Am I? Okay, no, I'm
No, I've only
ahead,
got 7.
Okay.
I think you've got 8. So, is there anything in your power step?
No.
I've got nothing either. So on to my 4th go, and I'm going to charge, I think, with Galangan. Actually, he's got less of a chance. I'm actually just going to shoot with Ylthari again.
Okay.
I'll stick it over there.
Okay. Point at Anslain. But
Only one in
okay.
range, sorry. This one here.
Yeah. So you're
Shooting
pointing
that one there. I'm
Anslain's
putting the wrong
card.
cards over here. Don't look at the cards, look at the board. Look at
Yeah,
the board.
okay.
Okay, so it's 3 swirlies still. Don't get assists. Oof,
2
2
swirlies.
swirlies. You need 2 successes or a
Two
crit.
successes or a crit. How about a crit?
Oh.
Stick It is charmed.
Okay, I've got nothing in my power step.
I'm going to play Challenge Seeker on. I don't know who to play it on.
Challenge Seeker, is that +1 damage?
Yeah, but only if you've got less wounds. So you haven't got very many. So Stick It's kind of like the
Well,
obvious
there's
choice.
3, 3 and 4, so...
Yeah.
So stick it, because he's got the thing as
yeah,
well.
stick it is the obvious choice, but he's also the most likely to be killed. But he's the only person with any weapon. Have got the larval lance, but of course that can't be modified, so there's no point in keeping it for the larval lance.
That's true.
So I think I'm going to risk putting it on stick it. If nothing else, it will give you something to focus at.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about when you take those weapon upgrades, is you put them on average nobodies, and it suddenly makes them something you've got to worry about.
Yeah,
so.
and if I go first, then I could potentially do some damage somewhere.
Yep.
I haven't got anything else.
Okay, so on to the end phase. I have nothing either.
Okay. I have scored, fired up, supremacy,
Oh, nice.
and path to victory.
Wow, nice. Wowza. So what are you doing with the rest of
I'm
your
going to
card?
throw away shifting reflections. I don't need that now. I've got one objective card left. And I'm going to draw 5 power cards, Pete.
Okay, I have scored opening gambit for 1. That's all I've scored, because you've doofed me. But I'm going to keep my other 2,
Okay.
and I'm going to get rid of leech power, which is destroy an objective if Ylthari is standing on it, and take a wound off her, which would inspire her, but I don't really need to do that. And I'm going to keep my last one, so I'm going to draw 1 objective and 4 power cards. You've got 14 and I've got 8.
14 plays 8, but I have only got 1 objective card.
Yeah, but if you can kill people, that really stuffs me up.
Yeah, well, I will be trying to do that.
Well, yeah, I thought you might. Curses. I was hoping you wouldn't. Okay, time to roll for the 3rd round. The Guardians get... Oh, none of what I wanted.
Sorry?
2 singles and a double. So you do need a crit to go first.
Really?
No.
I do not get one, so
Have
you
the
get
dice.
to go first.
Dice might have...
Or have they?
Or have they? Well, we'll find out, because I'm going to go first.
Okay.
And the very first thing I'm going to do is take all these tokens off the board.
Thought I'd done that
And
already.
by all of these, I mean 2. So I am going to go first, and for my first go, I am going to shoot at Stick It again with Ylthari. 3 dice, swirlies. Or
Crit.
swirly and a crit.
So I do definitely need a crit this time, and 2 successes. And no, I do not get it. So you've killed him. See, that was throwing away challenge seeker like that.
Yeah. Okay. Now she would heal a wound if she'd taken one, but she has not.
So, in your power step.
Into the power step,
Do you
going.
do you not score an objective there?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to score one last time.
Oh yes, I do. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I've scored death from a fart. That's 2 glory. 2 glory, because you were exactly 3 hexes away.
See, I think you're going to win this game.
And into the power step we go. So I'm going to try and cast Pangs of the Great Lack.
Oh.
So 3 dice, and I need 1 singular swirly. Oh, 1. Casted it. Which means I'm going to take 1 wound off of Gobbleluck over there and kill him. And I'm also going to score Song of Hatred. Score immediately if your warband successfully casts second or subsequent spell.
Nicely
That's
done.
another 2 glory.
So suddenly it's 14 plays 12.
12, yep.
So I might start playing some cards. I just realised I want to play some cards. I'm going to play Great Fortitude on Drizgit.
Oh, that could have been a bit dodgy if you'd forgotten about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put Fighter's Ferocity on Anslain.
Okay, what's that? +1 if you get a crit.
+1 damage if you get a crit, yeah.
Okay.
She only rolls 2 hammers, but she only does 1 damage,
I'm
so...
going to put Great Strength on Drizgit as well.
I have nothing else to do at the minute.
I'm going to put the Potion of Rage on him as well. So, my first activation, and turn the counters over, my first activation, I'm going to make an attack action with Drizgit, funnily enough.
I did not see that coming.
And I'm going to use the Potion of Rage, so it's going to be 5 dice, strength 3.
Wow.
2 hammers and a crit.
That's enough to dedicate her. Oh no, I could roll 2 crits.
Two hammers and a crit, yeah.
Yeah, 2 crits would save her. No, 2 shields. That also doesn't matter, she rolls dodges. So she's dead.
I do get
You get a glory. 15 plays 12. Anything in your power step?
No.
Okay, so for my second activation, I'm going to charge with Galangan. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over the red cap. It's 2 hammers and it's 2 damage. Whoa, crit.
crit and a dodge in your face.
Okay, I've got nothing in my power step.
Okay, in the power step, I'm going to throw away, and I may regret this, I know that a lot. I'm going to get rid of Sneaky Step so that I can play Frenzied Search and draw 3 new power cards.
Nice.
1. And I'm going to play Survival Instincts on Drizgit over there.
Okay.
Okay, so for my second activation, is it?
Yep.
I'm actually going to charge with Zarbag.
Ooh.
3 hammers with 3 swords with cleave.
Oh, I forgot about
2
cleave.
damage. 1 sword.
Just one
I don't
sword.
get any assists or anything, so.
Okay, I've got 2 shields, and if I roll a crit, you do take a wound.
Ooh, I forgot that, but you do have to have.
Nope.
I have got cleave, so
So that
that's
doesn't matter.
2 damage.
Ouch. And you're pushing him back?
Yeah, I'm going to push him to there.
In your power step, do you have anything?
I do not.
I'm going to play Healing Amphora.
Oh,
So on Galagan, roll a defense dice on a shield or a crit. I can remove up to 2 wounds from him.
otherwise it's just 1, is it right? Crit, so that's 2 wounds regained.
He loses
And
the
he-
2
and
wounds
that
you just
inspires
did.
him?
And it inspires him.
Ooh.
Not that inspiring him does anything, especially
Right.
as he's already charged.
Okay, no, that's true.
Back to you for anything.
Nothing for me.
So on to my 3rd activation, because I've got nothing else. I might regret this.
It's my catchphrase.
I know, but I'm going to draw a power card.
Oh,
It's not what I wanted. Back to you.
I've got nothing.
Okay.
3rd activation, I'm just going to make a charge action with Drizgit. Go to there.
1, 2. Will be enough to kill him. It'll be 3 damage plus the knockback.
Yeah.
Yes. Does he have cleave as well?
No, so it's 3 hammers.
Okay.
2 hammers and a
I
crit.
do need 2 crits to survive. Oh, so close.
That's another glory. So I do 2 damage and I knock him. No, I do 2 damage. Not. I only do 2 damage. I do 3 damage.
3 damage because
I've
you've got great strength,
That's
and then
3
push him back
push
to.
to there to kill him.
And you do take a wound though.
I do. Yes.
Because after attack action, if there were at least 1 crit in the defense roll,
Yeah.
the attacker suffers 1 wound.
I regret that then.
I've got one hope here that I might end up scoring about 3 or 4 glory off of the back of
Okay.
this. My 4th and final go, I'm going to charge.
Where are you going to go? Who are you going to kill?
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters! So
Drizgit's on
Drizgit
guard,
rolls. Drizgit's on
but
guard.
he only rolls 1 shield.
Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to go after Drizgit then.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Might as well. I don't think there's anything in my deck left that makes a difference to where she is. She rolls 3 swirlies and it's 2 damage. 1 swirl. Her spells have been lacklustre.
Shield.
That's cost me the game. That's lost it for me. I've had strike swiftly, which is kill someone with a charge, which I've monumentally failed to do for 2 rounds, I think, and strange demise, which is kill someone with a spell, which I've also managed to spectacularly fail to do. Fine. And in the power step, I've got nothing to play.
Okay, I've got nothing. Oh yeah, I am just going to play. I don't even make any difference. I am just going to play Rest's Pride. Just put that over there. And then my 4th and final activation, I'm just going to move Prog 1, 2, 3 to there. And as a result of that, I'm going to score Scrum.
Nicely done. Nothing else?
Nope.
Okay, we're on to the end phase then. I went first. So, I did not score Magical Storm for 2 glory. I also didn't score Strange Demise. And I didn't score Strike Swiftly. Had I killed Drizgit, I would have scored 3 glory for that. Because I would have got the 2 instants and I would have killed him. And I would have picked up Fired Up, which I could have scored. And Show No Mercy, which is scoring an end phase if 3 or more enemy fighters are out of action.
Which you would have scored.
Yeah. So I would have scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you'd have won.
Well, have you not scored anything else? So
I've
you've
just got to score. I haven't got any
you've
cards.
only got
2,
1.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have had 19.
Would have had 19.
That one spell.
And I wouldn't have scored Scrum either because you'd have killed Drizgit.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Yeah.
My last
Which is funny though,
cards-
because I almost didn't attack with Drizzt and nearly bought Prog in, and I thought, oh, it doesn't really make much difference. But actually, because you got that crit with Galagan, because otherwise I don't think you could have killed Drizzt because he had 3 wounds.
Yeah. Well, I would have gone for someone else because it didn't really matter to me if it was Drizzt or whether I
of
killed
course,
Prog or anybody.
Yeah.
But Drizzt only rolled 1 shield, so he was the most
Likely
easy
to
to kill
kill,
because
yeah.
everyone has to run
That's
2
true.
shields. The cards I had left, I hadn't got to because I've still got 7 cards left in my deck. I didn't get Segat Salvo. That would have been a spell to help me cast to try and get 4 spells out.
Yeah.
Frenzied Search was at the very bottom. And of the rest of my cards, Potion of Rage, Tomb of Offerings was like very near the bottom. If I'd have got that out earlier, that could have really helped me.
Yeah.
But that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I've got left Distraction, the Slumbering Key, which obviously would have been like Sudden Growth, which would have been handy. But again, you'd just gone for somebody else.
Yeah.
And also the Larval Lance, which actually I didn't need because
You were doing fine as you were.
I did it. Well, because interestingly, in every other game we've played, you've killed Drizzt early doors,
Yeah.
and actually today he's done most of my heavy lifting.
Yes, he has. He can be quite a beast if you don't
And
get rid of
you're
him.
a bit brittle, aren't you? You're not.
Yeah,
the
they're not
strongest of
toughest
fighters.
because they're all like 3 wounds,
Yeah.
and like a dodge or 2 dodge, that kind of thing. I was quite worried about her early on because she was right there. She had loads of people around her, and I was like, she's only got 3 wounds. So if you had a couple of successful attacks off, I think I was quite fortunate that you didn't kill her earlier. If you killed
I
her,
was tempted to pile in.
yeah,
With Drizzt at one point, but I wanted to also get through my objective, so I think I moved up to there. I did the thing where I moved 2 onto there to cycle through.
I think it's worth doing that just to pick up
Yeah,
the
I think so.
glory. And,
Yeah, I think so. But on reflection, having gained 2, I think I probably would attack her a little bit more because it's all very focused through her.
yeah. I mean, this deck's got a lot of good objective faffing cards in it, which mostly came out in the first round for me. I could have done with them being split up a bit more.
Yeah,
but
considering
otherwise,
you were unlucky really because considering you had those, you've only got rid of 1 objective.
I did only get rid of 1. I did get rid of a card which would have helped me get rid of 1,
Right.
which was the ploy.
Oh, yeah,
So I had that as well,
yeah.
and I had Mischievous Spirits as well.
Oh, yeah, you
which
did
helped
play
move me
that.
around
Actually,
a bit.
round 1, it stopped you scoring supremacy.
Yeah, stuffed you up a bit right at the start, but then because they'd all come out the first round, I couldn't then score.
And of
I
course,
couldn't stop you later.
Dumped 6 glory at the beginning, which is.
But I mean, even considering the fact you dumped
Yeah.
6 glory at the beginning, you've scored 17 glory.
I think
That's
I scored
pretty
the rest.
good. Yeah,
Score the
yeah.
rest.
And I think I would have, well, as we went through my cards, I would have scored 7 glory off of that
Yeah,
1 kill
yeah.
because I would have cast a 4th spell in that situation. So
And
on.
then
So
got the extra.
yeah,
rolling.
yeah. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, I quite like this deck.
Well played, yeah,
Well
it's a
done,
nice
sir.
deck. You'd need to test it out a bit more if you were going to take it to Grand Clash because
Yeah.
I think if you played against Mollog, or
Might suffer, possibly, but then I've also got in here because I've got Potion of Rage. I've got Spectral Armor to make her a bit more.
right.
I've got things like Segat Salvo and stuff to do lots of extra little damage here and there. Pangs of the Great Lack.
I don't know what the Grimwatch would do to her. You can kill stuff and bring them back. I don't know how, and then I don't know.
It's true, yeah. It'd be interesting
can
to
hunt
see.
her
But
down
I've
a
also
bit
got
more,
Cage
isn't
of Thorns, which is brilliant because it's if the attack succeeds, place a move token next to the target. So if you go up against Mollog, you're rolling 3 swirlies, and he's only rolling 1 shield, so you're probably going to get the off guard. You can just keep going, bzzzt, and then he can't move very
Well, you have
much.
got to get it out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I did have it in my hand, but right near the end,
okay.
there was just no point in playing
It's
it.
not much good against these guys, especially
No.
these kind of. I just tool one up, whichever one I need.
Yeah. The only thing that would have been useful would have been possibly using that when she was stuck, if I had it, to cast on somebody to stop them from being able to get away, so I could then blast them the next round or something. But it didn't matter anyway. And like you say, if you
I
stop
think
one
actually,
person from moving,
if you had been a bit luckier, I think I was a bit jammy in that game. I think if you'd been a bit luckier,
swings and roundabouts. I think I was lucky early on with all my ploys that came out to stop you from scoring supremacy and stuff early.
but you had how many attacks that missed?
I don't think her spells were great that time. I didn't roll many crits.
You shot at stick it enough times, and
Yeah.
you missed Drizzt at the end. I don't know about the rest of it. I can't remember much about the rest of the game. Interesting. I had obliterated, moved Snurk, didn't move him again.
That is true. That is true. But like you say, I'm not sure whether obliterated would be. I'm not sure this is the best warband to have
And it had
obliterated
gone,
against.
so obviously you use him differently.
Yeah.
No chance of scoring it.
I think if you're playing someone like Grimwatch, Snurk could be very useful
Yes.
because you just stick him right in the middle, and he's going to cause havoc regardless whether you come up against Gits, or you come up against skeletons or thorns. it can just cause havoc. And if you can get obliterated at the same time, it's 3 instant glory.
Yeah. Yeah, I still kind of, jury's a bit out on me for Mad Scurry. I still think actually I like the freedom of not thinking, oh shit, I've got to make 5 move actions this turn.
It's a bit like
You can choose your board a bit more freely because you haven't got to worry about keeping people next to each other.
Yeah.
And you can just decide, oh, I just want to move that one. Or I think
it's a great card if you get it early. First round, it's a brilliant card.
Later on.
Anything after the first round,
But even first round, I found in the games we've had, if you've got Mad Scurry, almost the first thing you have to do is
start moving people.
with
Drizzt and
the Squeaks. And this game,
sounds like a brilliant 80s band.
and this game, I thought it doesn't matter if you push one back, and I only get to move 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I think that helped because I was able to, choose my time a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I'm liking the freedom that not having Mad Scurry gives me.
Yeah, Mad Scurry definitely does control you a lot more. And whilst obliterated, I mean, you were lacking a surge card anyway. So you didn't have to have that problem of what surge card do I get rid of, and it gives you that. It's just a wild card almost. You can, if you have obliterated, but then like you had that situation, you've got obliterated and you've got 2 capture XY objectives, and you know you can get the objectives, then you just go for them instead, and you might still be able to get a swing in with Snurk as well. So
yeah.
And there's nothing more demoralising when your opponent kills someone with Snurk and then scores 3 glory. You're like, oh,
no, and
God.
Insta inspires your warband as well.
Yes, yeah, bing! Now everybody's twice as hard to kill. That's not the actual math. I haven't done the actual math.
I have actually, I think, inspired them first turn every game we've had.
I think it's almost impossible not to
I
these
imagine
days.
that record will cease the first round of the Grand Clash.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't inspired anybody all game. Have someone managed to not score anything? I do think the game is definitely higher scoring in general these days.
Yeah,
I mean, you've
massive.
got 17 and I've got 12, and I could have
been 19,
possibly had
17.
19, yeah, depending on one outcome
And
of
I
one
dumped
dice roll.
6.
And you dumped 6, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would have scored 19. That would have been everything scored. But one of the other big things in this deck is obviously I've got Tome of Offerings, and if she'd have got Tome of Offerings on her, I'd have probably picked up a few more glory there as well. So
yeah, it would have been juicy.
yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We're going to go on and play our next game now, which is going to see my Despoilers versus the Banshees. Well, we haven't seen them on the channel for a while.
No.
So let us know in the comments below if you spot any rules violations.
Which there were bound to be.
There are going to be loads of them, I'm sure. But also, don't forget the time so we know what you're talking about. So we'll see you soon in the Beastgrave. Bye!